talk we're gonna start with, man, I dropped some shorts. Um, One of the shorts been posted, but I just public made it public, whatever, whatever. It's a little glimpse into me in downtown Augusta from a homeless man perspective and homeless people perspective of how the city changing and it's not benefiting them. Like the city is bringing in more income, but it's not benefiting them. So y'all go ahead and check that little short out. And if you want to check the whole live stream out, I'm gonna chop it up into more shorts, so don't even worry about checking the whole live stream out. Now, next up, I dropped another short about confrontational versus non-confrontational. You feel me? First skit I ever did. Before the skit shit came popular, I been had a million skits I wrote on paper. You feel me? Like when Dave Chappelle was doing his shit, that's when I was inspired to like do skits and shit. Now Mad TV, Living Color, they always like they like what Living Color the inventor of skits, and then SNL or whatever you want to say first, whatever, and then Mad TV and shit like that. Having said, I just did my first skit today. Um, I just performed it, but I've been writing skits. I got a billion skits. So I said, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start like I'm gonna go into my own personal museum or shit that I got, and I'm gonna start putting that out there for either sell, like not my short stories, not my plays, not my movies, but like old songs from way back when. If I could pass that on to a young one and like be like they ghostwriter and sell it or something like that, I'm gonna start doing that. And any skit that I come up with, like from present day to whatever, I'm gonna just go ahead and perform it. I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna craft it and I'm gonna just get better and better with time. So that's that. So I think the what to tell you about what I did today was it was a paradox of how a person can make you feel crazy. So perfect example, I ordered something from Amazon. That shit posted Ben came. I waited the whole duration of it. I called Amazon ready to cuss their ass out today. Soon as I got on the phone, then I went to telling them about the problem. I'm ready to just cuss their ass out. Before I could cuss their ass out, buddy said to me, he said, "So do you want us to return the money on your card that you purchased it with, or do you want us to put it on the gift card?" It wasn't even no argument, and I was prepared for a long fight about my money, and he was like, "Man, we too rich for this shit. What you want us to do?" And I was like, damn, cuz I can't say nothing like and so I said, let me do a parody about this shit, how you can feel crazy because I was prepared to argue. And that's how life is. Sometimes you gotta shut up, let a person get their rocks off because they feeling some kind of grievance, and then you gotta respond appropriately. That's what the little short that I did is about. It's a little skit about that, and how you can be rewarded about that, and how both lives could be saved. The skit that I did was a parody, basically saying, especially these days, these fast food restaurants, they already take a lot of shit they go through and they underpaid, whatever. They underwork too. Half of the bitch lazy as fuck. But the point that I'm making is, even though they underpaid, bitch, these bitches be scrapped. And I don't know how many. I done seen some shit in Taco Bell. Two Taco Bell incidents within the last 2 weeks of two Taco Bell employees shooting at shooting at the customers. So you gotta watch these places you going to, thinking you just gonna get your rocks off, or thinking that you done had a hard day. Now you finna take it off on some minimum wage worker. You got to understand the fucking job mindset is we're gonna get maximum profit and we're gonna pay our employees the minimum government mandate. And that employee is of the mindset that you giving me the minimum, but you want me to work hard. And here you thinking that I'm just finna come here and get my rocks off. It don't work like that. So that's what I did my little skit about. Now let's get to some of these things that been popping off in the news stories or whatever, whatever. So you got some shit with Ken Pell. I just recently find out, man, that nigga Keegan, boy, he in a fucked up situation that girl just do him. Let me tell y'all about folks like that. Whether it be women, men, whether it be black man, white woman, black woman, white man. Let me tell you about folks like that. When they're in a relationship and you might look at it like they suffering or they need to get out of that relationship. If they happy, they fucking happy. Like you don't even out. Screen dreams are made of things. Who am I to disagree? Everybody's looking for something. Dog, the man get just read the lyrics. If you ever want to Google the lyrics, Google the lyrics. Some people want to be used, some people want to be abused, some people want to be in that relationship confused. So they attract, and let me just tell you about a nigga real quick, because I got so many subjects I want to talk about. That's why I let it build. That's why I ain't been on here a couple of days. First of all, Mother's Day, I wasn't gonna get on here. Somebody say slay, and you best believe I'm finna slay the fuck out of this bitch. Bet that. So see, the thing is, dog, a bitch just set up, and let me get back to that street dream shit. I'm gonna be so scatterbrained right now because I got so much shit to talk about. I just found out about this nigga named Nature Boy and this nigga named Pharaoh, right? I don't follow in that. I don't be under that umbrella of upper echelon niggas or this and that and this that. But a nigga just got on me talk about, oh, I'm being cruel to the women that follow this nigga Nature Boy. And I had to explain to this silly ass nigga. I say, bro, first of all, I call him tender dick, et cetera, et cetera. I can speak freely on my live more than I can on the comments, right? So I told the nigga he tender dick, and I let him know, like, cuz, what kind of, you speaking like you're a victim, a so-called victim. But guess what? We live in a country where women choose who the fuck they want to be with. I don't know about the rest of the world. I just know about America. And in America, men are expected to approach a woman. If I approach you and you tell me that I'm maybe, like, just say you don't like my hair, you don't like my facial hair, you don't like nothing about my appearance, or you don't like my persona, you don't like my approach, whatever the case may be, that's your right. But once you done rejected me and you go choose the fucked up nigga, because you choose. See, one thing about life, this shit about choices. Shout out 36 Mafia. 36 Mafia got a movie for y'all jits called Choices. I advise you to go check it out. But anyway, we all got choices. And motherfuckers make the bad choice on purpose. And then when they make the bad choice on purpose, just like I'm trying not to be too scatterbrained because I want to get these points out there real quick. So let's focus on this real quick. This Nature Boy Pharaoh shit. I don't feel sorry for none of the hoes that followed this nigga, because they all turned the nigga down before they followed this nigga. You mean to tell me I can't get you to just go 50-50 with me in a relationship? But yet you could go out to fucking Mexico, live in the fucking woods, get bit by mosquitoes and get AIDS and HIV? And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Fuck you. This how this shit work. That shit, I call it comedic irony. I'm gonna say it again. I made that expression up. Comedic irony. How ironic it is that you said that I look busted and disgusted off of appearance, not knowing my status or what I'm doing in life and whatever. But you chose this pretty boy nigga because he's a handsome nigga. I don't know. I like, our niggas will be like, you calling that nigga? Yeah, that nigga handsome. Nigga look like Tyson Berry. They got the little funny Chinese eyes. He black as fuck, blacker than me and shit. This is what hoes, I guess, like when it comes to a dark skinned nigga. He got the features of that nigga. And these hoes say, I want a piece of that nigga. And another thing about these bitches, white or black, they love a nigga that's fucking all the hoes. A bitch don't want nobody that nobody else want. This shit it's kind of like a nigga mindset. When a nigga throw money in the script club, nigga really impressing other niggas. They ain't no hoe could throw more money than a nigga can in the script club. So a nigga's in there really bitch, like hoe thinking it's all about her with all that fat ass, but really he's showing his other nigga, man, who could throw all his money. Drake just had a little song. We got, see, I use him for later on tonight. I got so much shit to talk about. But Drake just got a song where he had to remix that Aaron Hall, I Miss You. See, first of all, that fuck nigga got the greatest producers. This is why I be trying to tell bitches about Drake real quick. Drake is not a great rapper. Drake got the best fucking Avenger team around him. The nigga got the greatest team around him. His engine, yeah, niggas leave because niggas got Drake dick down their fucking esophagus. So fuck you, faggot ass nigga. This is the point that I'm making. The nigga got the greatest team around him. The greatest rapper of all time, or allegedly, or could be arguably the greatest rapper of all time, Lil Wayne, sacrificed his career for fucking Drake. And the nigga assembled the Avengers. Drake debut CD. See, I'm gonna go all over the place with this shit, cause I told you I'm scatterbrained. I don't took a couple days off. I gotta make up. Drake motherfucking coming out had the greatest fucking debut album of all time. I ain't talking about debut album of his skill. I'm talking about his features. The nigga had Alicia Keys. I'm talking about, all you gotta do is look up this shit. I talked about it and I wrote about it, but I can't remember it offhand. But just look at his features. The nigga had 9 Grammy nominated features on his debut album. Motherfucking Drake will be, to me, if you want to talk about, like, because like if you want to put any rapper, just not even a Drake, but if you want to put any rapper into the upper echelon as a great rapper, show me they skill without a feature. Fucking a lot of niggas talk shit, like niggas like Plies get slept on. Plies is not no super lyrical person, but Plies ain't, his first 3 CDs, he didn't have not one rap feature. Niggas will be not now. Niggas gonna go back in history like Plies ain't had not one rap. Nah, that nigga had R&B features. He said my rap skill gonna be my rap skill, and my fan base gonna be my fan base. He didn't have no Grammy nominated, none of the motherfucking nominated motherfuckers. Drake had the Avengers. This nigga had Alicia Keys. The nigga had Jay-Z. The nigga had Jeezy. I'm talking about all the niggas at their height he had. He had T.I. The nigga had The Dream. When The Dream is one of the greatest American songwriters of all time. A lot of y'all niggas don't even know The Dream wrote Umbrella for Rihanna. And Dream made $15 million off of ghostwriting. Let's talk about it. Talk about King Von. I can't talk about King Von because he a jit to me. I can't respectfully. And I know y'all little niggas love King Von. Maybe I start doing my due diligence of learning what you little niggas like. But I can't talk about a King Von. He's under me. I don't like. I didn't know about King Von until he really got killed, to be honest with you. So I no disrespect to little bro. I knew about Chief Keef only because fuck nigga, that's the shit I don't like. That shit was hard as shit. That we gonna blow New Jersey up. That shit was hard as fuck. Like that type shit. Like and Sosa, bitches love. So that's the only songs I know even about Chief Keef. I don't know nothing about that Chicago drill music. If you want to talk about Chicago with me, we gotta go Speed Not Mafia. And if I say Speed Not Mafia, nigga gonna be like, who the fuck is Speed Not Mafia? That's before Do or Die. That's what brought you niggas Twister. That's the Chicago I know. I know the pimp player Chicago, Chi-Town. I don't know Chirac. You niggas know Chirac. I know Chi-Town player shit. You feel me? Shout out to Cicero. My little sister live in Cicero. But I'm just simply saying, I don't know. Like, I can't really give you the digs about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, point is, dog. Damn, I'm all over the place. Point is about the Drake shit to finish up that Drake shit, and I'm gonna get back, finish up the Nature Boy shit, and get back. I'm a backtrack now. The point I'm making about Drake is motherfuckers love to say he's giving niggas stimulus package. No, niggas gave him stimulus package. This nigga, if any nigga that ain't never had a hit or ain't never exposed themselves, because one thing about it, when you expose yourself and you kind of blow up, but you don't blow up, like that nigga Jay Shin, that nigga got a song, everybody in the club getting tilted. That was the shit when I was legit. But then look at that nigga who did country music, the nigga who doing country music. He got a song now called Everybody Getting Tilted Country, and he blew up off it. Off another nigga song. You can't halfway make it. You gotta come with a bang. Your fucking rollout gotta be with a bang. So my point that I'm making is ain't nobody had a rollout like Drake. Nicki Minaj was on Drake's CD. She dropped Pink Friday the same fucking year Drake dropped his first album. Thank Me Later. And Pink Friday, if you ask anybody, nigga or female, is a classic compared to Thank Me Later. Right or wrong? And she dropped that shit after him. She didn't even have nowhere near the kind of features he had. I'm saying that nobody never had a rollout, a grand presentation. So for anybody that ever want to make it, for all you little niggas that think about you want to get a rock career or you want to be a manager or somebody like that, dog, take your time and make sure that your presentation, because your first impression is your best impression. And he went off. He never dropped the rhythm of what his career was. His career was. I'm gonna tell you what Drake is. Drake is a glorified French Montana. French Montana to me, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. French Montana is a bomb rapper to me. When I say bomb, I'm not talking about a good, I'm talking about like a horrible rapper to me. But French Montana is the fucking king of who's hot. Can I get a feature? I remember that nigga did a song with Kodak and he came to Golden Acres and he did some shit Lockjaw. And I was like, this nigga is a bomb, dog. I don't like no song. Like that Stay Skimming was fucking hard, but it wasn't him that made Stay Skimming. It was Ross and Drake that made it. So my whole point that I'm making is, dog, Drake is a glorified French Montana. He needs a bunch of niggas that's hot, that's popping, and he gonna mimic they fucking flow. He's a parrot. He's a parody rapper. He's a Weird Al Yankovic. He's the rap version of Weird Al Yankovic. And he does a great job at it, because this is the point that I'm making. And I'm gonna get off the Drake shit. That I miss you. That fuck nigga slid that shit so hard. His Ghost Riders, that nigga had Thanos write that shit for him. That shit was hard as fuck. I ain't even finna lie. Fuck nigga killed that bitch. But he's not no great rapper to me. He's a great karaoke guy. Now let's backtrack to the Nature Boy Pharaoh shit. I'm gonna make this shit very short. Cause I don't give a fuck about none. One of them niggas, ain't no upper echelon, intelligent, no mathematics niggas. When niggas, New York niggas say, what's the mathematics and shit like that, them niggas is not no niggas that can really speak that third eye shit to me. So I'll just say this much. Fucking about men and women. And this is they ain't even got no black or white. This is just men and women. You hoes got the wrong idea. Fucking Snoop got a song. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. You hoes got the big wrong idea. And what you think is great ain't great, but that's what you hoes say. And the culture revolves around what you bitches feeling and y'all temporary emotions. So a nigga like me be played out, or a nigga like me overplayed, get overlooked, etc. And other niggas who I represent, this, that, and the third, real men. And so I ain't gonna even lie to you real quick. Let me just say this real quick before I make my point. Motherfuckers love to say no man is perfect. Of course, no man is perfect. I go a step above that. Fuck a no man is perfect. Every nigga got fuck nigga in them. And when mind you, I just want the audience to know who watching this shit. When y'all see me saying and I use the word nigga word, don't talk about everybody just to be specific. Cause I know crackers follow. I don't even like predicate my conversation to to revolve around what white people feeling or how they feeling, because I could give a fuck, to be honest with you, because we're not on that subject. If I'm talking about politics and some shit, I could divulge that shit to a point where it's like, okay, he's talking about white people, I'm involving you, it's inclusive, right? This shit is exclusive because this is us. We FUBU, we make the culture, you bitches follow, you bitches hype it up, you bitches control the culture, no doubt about it, but we make the culture, we make cool, we make great. 50 Cent just told you niggas that, right? So we make great, you did. So I could give a fuck about like a cracker trying to like drop like little in your windows about, oh man, I could give a fuck. Just listen, pay attention, catch what you catch, and then it is what it is. So I'm talking to you niggas. When bitches decide about who they want to, bitches be choosing. Pastor Troy I love, that was one of my favorite rappers when I was a teenager. And he used to say, these bitches choosing. See, bitches choose. We get out there, we dress fresh. You niggas go get your little challenges and your Hellcats and shit, Mopars, and you try to stunt for the hoes because you know the hoes choose. You did, but the hoes choose. We don't get to choose. And Africa, and I hate to make Africa the point of this example because it's like that. Like I'm just talking about in ancient times, men get to choose. It's like caveman club a bitch over the head, bitch you mines, pussy hoe, fuck you mean. Or ugly bing, bitch you mine. Now what? Bitch you still mine. I could dominate you, stupid ass hoe. But we live in a country of rule of law, right? So you just can't just beat a hoe up or show like dominate a hoe. Once you get the bitch, see, that's what I learned later in life. Once you get the bitch, or you could dominate the hoe in the relationship, and then this hoe will be like, most of these bitches when they don't want to cheat, they say, "My man crazy. My man crazy mean my man kick my ass on a daily, and he'll kill you and me." That's what it translates to. But what we talking about is initially what's get presented. You know what I'm saying? Maya Angelou got the shit called "Why Does the Cage Bird Sing?" And she also got a shit that "Why Do We Wear the Mask?" See, motherfucker put their presentation, they mask on, and they be all nice and calm and shit, like the James Brown movie. Remember when Jill Scott got her ass slapped up at the Christmas party and shit? And so I can give a million examples, but my point that I'm making is motherfucking hoe get dominated in the we just can't go punch hoes out and just be like, hey, I can whoop your whole family. I can beat your brothers up. I can shoot your brothers up. I got more niggas that'll kill for me, die for me, etc. Nah, you can't come at a bitch like that. So bitch get to choose at the end of the day. That's the country we live in. And that's what I'm telling you. When a bitch make a fucked up decision and a fucked up choice, who are us to come back and feel sorry for this hoe? Now I'm gonna go back into this news story I seen. They got this shit in South Florida where it's like this little house of hope type shit. And from Delray Beach in Palm Beach County, they got one in Broward County where these hoes that be homeless. And I'm like, why is they always giving up programs for the bitches that single mothers? What about the single fathers? They act like it's no fucking. It's been single fathers before I was a single father, bitch. Single fathers been since the beginning of time. A bitch. What if the bitch died before the nigga died? Then who's left with the kids? It's men that had it worse than me. That's why I can't feel too bad about myself because it's niggas that had to raise 6, 7 kids by their fucking self. But they don't never want to give a nigga no relief. They just give the bitches relief. We our fucking money. Don't take my money and get no bitch relief unless you finna make a government program that these hoes gotta drop pussy. Bitch, okay, for all you single niggas out here who paying taxes and shit, okay, we're gonna make a stipend where we're gonna send you a voucher to get pussy once a week. And we're gonna send you to the different Section 8 apartments. These hoes getting government stipends from your tax money, and you're gonna run in there, you're gonna present this voucher to this hoe that you can get that pussy for half an hour or an hour. Since this hoe making money off you. I know, let's talk about it. I know this shit unconventional, but is it not logical? Is it not practical? Cause it ain't practical to take a hard working man money and get this to a nothing ass bitch, the fuck a nothing ass nigga, make a fucked up decision, then come and cry to the government, say she needs some help. This go for crackers and niggas. Let's talk about it. Right. So boom. Let's keep this shit popping. I'm on one right now. So fucking goddamn, they got the little whole time I show homeless. I'm like, what about the nigga you fucked? Is he dead? Was he ex-military? I don't even give a fuck about the ex-military shit because ex-military just mean you chose to go fucking fight for money. Niggas, you ain't really love your country. If you love your country so much, go fight for free. This shit is a job, just like a cop. Bitches love, oh, thank you for your service. No, nigga, you getting paid an exorbitant amount of money to do a fucking job. And half of you motherfuckers, whether it be military or cop, don't want to do that. So don't tell me about you doing this shit like you doing it like for as a let's what word I'm looking for. Fuck the word I'm looking for. Let's keep this shit pushing. I'm past that Nature Boy shit. I'm past this and that. What else been popping in the news? The Keegan shit. I made my point simply to say that anybody that's in a fucked up situation or look what it looks to be to the outsider as a fucked up situation. I'm talking about Jordan Peele and Michael Keegan. Anybody that's in that kind of situation, it might look fucked up, but if that person, what makes that person happy is what makes that person happy. Clearly, Michael Keegan, when I see him, looks like a mulatto, and he's like probably has racial issues with himself. Like he does a great job. See, sometimes what make a person so great is some shit they might be ashamed of. So, perfect example. If he's battling, and I never had to go through this, I'm fully black. But if I had a black mom and a white dad, or vice versa, I would probably like feel some kind of way. Certain things, certain issues, I would be kind of conflicted. So I'm pretty sure he presents himself as a conflicted individual. But that's why he does so great at certain sketch comedy because he's talking about his own conflictions and his own problems. So he Michael Keegan is reminds me of the girl that married the fucking Prince whatever name, Meghan Markle or some shit. She got a black mama. She could have went and got a black man. She said no, bitch. And the motherfucker who she married out of the princes, Harry or whatever his name, this motherfucker. My key impression of Harry is with the swastika, fucking doing the fucking. This bitch was doing this shit, the whole salute. That's all I know about him. You feel me? So it's like when they were getting on her ass and they was black people try to gather behind, black people be getting behind the wrong shit. Oh man, Meghan Markle's being treated by the royal family. What the fuck you thought the royal family was? You thought them was some fucking ingratiating motherfuckers that just love black people? Hell no. She broke a tradition. He broke a tradition. Even though he was a motherfucker that talked shit about black folk or made fun or made black people to butter his jokes. So what else popping in the news real quick? Cause I just dropped a lot of shit real quick. I'm scatterbrained like a bitch tonight. Ah, boy, I just went in. Shout out to me real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this shit 30 minutes. I got 8 minutes left, and then I'm gonna come back because I just did my thing in these 30 minutes. Um, what's going on in the world right now? Bitch, I'm so scatterbrained. Bitch, I feel good. Let me read some of these messages real quick, man. Gee Louise. Said hi. Hello, man. Said hi. All the trolls, I gotta be real with you, bro. I got no space for trolls for me to entertain that shit. You feel me? So if you trolling, I normally entertain that shit, but I'm not desperate for no nothing, no interaction, no nothing. So like you would just get ignored. I won't even really read your shit. Or I change out what is written. Da 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 da. Hello there. Give me yo man. Talk your shit. Back that up. Can't talk about Lil Blood cause I don't know him, man. Go yeah. Why do you think most you read at a third? I don't know, fam. I don't know. Get you some money and speak from a real profile. Um, yeah. You too. You gotta send out to tell your show me your parents. That's all I say. I say to like anybody trolling when you say shit. Like one thing about me, they just say I was to get me a fake profile and I troll a nigga. It's still gonna be a realness to myself, or I won't speak from a unrealistic standpoint. So I'm gonna read. I told you I wasn't gonna entertain a troll. I'm not. I'm gonna just make a quick point of an example of a troll to scratch this shit. Cause I said I'm gonna run 30 minutes up real quick. Nigga just said you're too emotional. You got a single mother attitude. Nigga, America has a single mother attitude. See, you gotta speak logical. Like most motherfuckers, marriages end in divorce. That ain't no color barrier to that. Most marriages end in divorce. So what are you talking about, single mother attitude? Like this is what I be talking about, weird folks. Um, somebody said low key that part. Yeah, they monetized that part. Um, yeah, let's see. That's what women want. Of course, that's what women want, bro. But nobody want to hear the truth, dog. It's a hard thing. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's just, I remember back when I was a jit, it was a man who worked at this place I was at. He said, "Man, it's a hard story, but somebody got to tell it." It's a fucked up story, but somebody gotta tell it. And I'm y'all niggas storyteller. You might not want to hear it, and I don't give a fuck if you want to hear it or not. Don't come. Though. It's a million channels popping this shit. It's homeless motherfuckers, it's crackheads, it's crazy delusional people with 1,000 piercings and tattoos in their face, etc., etc. Bitch, I might appear to be such and such, whatever your case may be. But there's 1,000 options, a billion options you got on YouTube that you don't have to come to me. But I think a lot of people, one thing about it is a hit dog will holler. And when they hurt, they respond from a fake profile and they make themselves look crazy. And they speak from a point where there's not even no legs to stand on. So it is what it is. Uh, Somebody laugh. Shout out to Ronnie. Naturally, women want a caveman type nigga. And that's exactly, see, there we go. Naturally, women want a caveman. They want a nigga that, boop, bitch, get your ass right. And it was crazy hearing these stories as a kid coming up from rough ass niggas who talk about whoop. I done heard some stories. I heard a nigga jammed up one time. Nigga was like, he told his old lady he made a nice dinner for her. He was mad at her about something. This is a grown ass man. This is a grown ass woman. This is when I was in my early 20s. And the nigga said he made a nice dinner for his old lady. He went and set some candles by the fucking bathtub and shit. And then, see, I don't want bitches to be stealing these real life stories that I heard of to put in their movies and shit, but I give you a good one. So he go do all these things, right? He cook a nice dinner. He fucking go put the candles by the bathtub, and he tell her, "Hey, go take a bath, get some sexy shit." So she go get in the bath. He wait for the water to run. He wait for soon as she get in the bath. That nigga turned that stove off. He took his fucking belt. He ran in that bathroom. He a grown ass man and a grown ass woman, and he whooped that bitch till she was bleeding, and she's in the bath thinking she finna get dick down on some romantic shit. Here she is, went from romantic to getting her ass. And when he told me, nigga, my heart is pulsating. I'm thinking I'm a street nigga already for all the shit that I done been through. And I'm like, God damn, bitch. Niggas like that. And this is 2009. To be honest with you, if we're going to talk about it, this 2009, I heard it. So imagine what these hoes done been through since then. Dog, we see a bitch, you been on middle bitch and she look all nice and sexy in this. You don't know the rough life this motherfucker live. You don't know the shit she seen. You don't know the shit she be, just like she don't know the shit you been through. And see, a bitch see this pretty boy. When I say pretty boy, I'm just talking about a handsome nigga. It's not nothing that he do to keep pretty. Because a pretty boy is a nigga that put a lot of time into their face. I would consider myself a pretty boy. I put a lot of time in my face. But I could put a lot of time into my face. That don't mean a bitch gonna find me attractive when I go out. You see how life work? I just do it because I love myself. But that don't mean when I go out, a bitch gonna understand that this nigga was in the mirror for 2 hours. It might be a nigga just white this did like they dug his boogers and shit, but just naturally off the face he got, hope like, oh, I love this nigga. I was at Kroger's yesterday, buying me some food. Shout out to me being older now. I don't give a fuck about that type of shit. But I'm buying me some shit, and this nigga is struggling to make a payment. We at the self checkout. This nigga's at the self checkout. The shit keep denying him. And the whole tried to make a joke. She said, "Your money fake," and I laughed in my head, but I ain't laugh out loud, right? And I'm thinking, quick swipe, bop, and I'm out of this bitch. This is my point. These hoes is standing 3 deep, just gushing over this nigga. Mouths is hanging to their stomach. They laughing, but they motherfucking not really laughing. It's like they really ready to come out their pocket and pay for this nigga shit. And he hold down and follow this nigga to the parking lot. This is my point that I'm making. But he's a financially unstable young man. But physically, they like what they see. See, these hoes be like trying to take care and placate the niggas. And this shit is the beginning of time, bro. The beginning of the time, bitches to go find an older nigga, old simp ass simpleton, and he gonna be willing to pay their little bills, this and that and the third. Me or you niggas go to script club. That's why I don't go to script. I ain't been to script club in at least 15 years. But my point that I'm making is nigga go script club, go draw 100. That's why I be laughing when they shout out the little Drake shit that he did. That was funny when he said that was a dope line. He said the ceiling too low. How we gonna throw 100? I thought that was dope as shit. That's like, mind you, one of his little ghost writers, they did their thing when they said that. But my point that I'm making is you could throw 100 in that bitch and that hoe gonna go home to a broke ass nigga who fits her makeup of what she likes. And then when that shit don't work out, she's gonna come online and call that nigga gay, call him a faggot, say niggas ain't shit. This is how this fucking world works. This is how it works, cuz. But and then it's some tender dick ass nigga is gonna say, man, these niggas is dogs. Niggas is the problem. Tender dick, tenderism, That's why I hate the fact that nigga tenderism even get to own that shit. It should be owned to a player, pimp type nigga. Like niggas been saying tenderism, nigga. Anyway, let's keep this shit pushing. Shout out to Purcell Honey with the fire, all that shit. Shout out all that, man. Showing me mad love. I appreciate that shit. And it's okay, but white man caught nigga say, watch this. Let's talk about this shit real quick. Somebody say, I can say cracking is okay, but white man say, and you start crying racist. First of all, a hit dog will holler. Let's go back to that real quick. And second of all, if you knew what racist was, you have to understand what racism is. Racism is a system. I don't got a system that I can make affect a white man's life. A white man got a system that he can affect my life. I'm gonna say this shit again for all the dumb folks. I don't got a system I can implement that'll affect the white man's life. I can say cracker all day, and guess what? You can laugh yourself to the fucking bank. It's new. You can laugh yourself to the bank. I just watched like matter of fact, you just made. I don't want to extend this shit too fucking long because I said I want to talk. I want to talk about another thing. I want to ask y'all a question real quick. There's a ecosystem out here in America where black people do the hard work and they give the white guy the easy part. Let's talk about it. This is part of this system that I'm talking about. I'm gonna dedicate this to Martin Higgins fake profile, whatever. I used to work at UPS back in the days, and I remember busting my ass, and I remember this shit coming down the belt. This for all the factory workers ever try to work a factory job, and this shit be coming down the belt. I got 3 fucking UPS trucks to load. 3. I'm only 18, 19 years old. I got 3 trucks to fucking load. This shit, the belt do not stop. As this shit comes down the belt, I gotta grab this bitch. I gotta decipher what fucking address this shit fits into one of these trucks. And then this shit is intellectual. This shit is sophisticated. There's a whole bunch of things going down at once. But my point that I'm making is I gotta discern, okay, what fucking truck. Mind you, a UPS driver only drives 1 truck a day. They don't drive 3 fucking routes, 3 trucks. They drive 1 truck. But my nigga ass is loading 3 of they fucking trucks, 3 drivers' trucks, 3 drivers that each one of these drivers make more than me. And we're talking back in the days. We're talking money they was making that most of you niggas ain't making now. When I say back in the days, I'm talking about at least 21 years ago. I'm an old, handsome ass nigga. Because you niggas like, what you mean 21 years ago? Ain't you about 25? Don't matter. 21 years ago. You niggas don't even understand. These niggas were making money that y'all can't even make today. Why I couldn't do the driver route? Because I can tell you this much. Ain't now one. I'm telling you about an ecosystem. Because the motherfucker brought up racism. Let's talk about racism. Let's talk about the financial racism that's pops in America. And I think that whatever this if this shit fall on his head, it's gonna be for the great. Because it's gonna be something that arise out of it better. And something gotta arise out of niggas doing all the hard labor while the white boys get the easy fucking shit. That's like the back of the house, front of the house restaurant industry. Back of the house is usually niggas. Front of the house is usually white people for anybody ever worked in a restaurant. And we all know front of the house make all the money. But we're not talking about that. Let's stay on par. So motherfucker, I got 3 trucks to load. And I gotta decipher which fucking truck this shit going as all this shit is rapidly coming down the belt. And when it come down in bulk, I gotta grab it. Mind you, this shit is heavy as fuck. I gotta grab that bitch. If it's 30 fucking boxes on one route, I mean one particular address, I gotta go load this bitch outside of the truck and then put that bitch to the side and go grab some more shit. So the belt don't jam. So this is hard, back busting ass shit, right? Preload, right? So boom. The driver comes in and mine. Not only do I gotta load like that, when I do go load it in the truck, I gotta tilt it. They call it tilt. I gotta tilt. So I gotta put this bitch up in I just can't throw this bitch in the truck and let the driver figure this shit out. If you got 600 boxes, I can't just throw your 600 boxes in. I gotta make this shit nice and neat for your ass, right? I say this shit because the other day I seen this white lady driving UPS, and I said to myself, dog, we talk about DEI. Well, not we. Crackers talk about DEI. Oh my God, this inclusion. What does any woman, black or white, even though I would say black women, because black women is from slavery time, these bitches strong as shit. But motherfucking, what motherfucker make you think a white woman deserve to be driving that motherfucking truck versus the nigga that loaded 4 trucks that night? Who you think loaded her truck? You thought it was a cracker? It was a nigga. Let's talk about it. It was a nigga loaded her truck. But that nigga made half of the money she gonna make on her route. And this is why America's been thriving and surviving for so fucking long. Because they give a nigga the hard fucking shit. They get a cracker the easy shit. And they tell a nigga, man, don't talk about what you made. Don't ask about what nobody else make this and that. And you can make your way up to this position through hard fucking work after this motherfucking I made about 200 bands over your fucking head off of your back. But I'm watching that white lady drive her little route, and I say to myself, I can not only load my truck, I can drive my own route. I done learned enough about life and I done worked so hard in life that I can load my own route. And I did it before for another company where I loaded my own truck and I drove my own route. I had to get the manifest on, okay, where this shit go? damn, bitch, I gotta go find this shit through the store. I gotta do what they call what they call this shit. Anybody that's they call it picking. They call it selecting, but nobody like to use the old school word picking. Picking is like picking cotton. So they figure niggas gonna get some feel some kind of way. So they call it selecting. And I don't work with the Jennifer system where you put a headphone on and then the system tells you what you need to grab and then you ask Jennifer what else I need to grab. I don't worked on the fucking on the electric lifts. I did all type of shit in the warehouse. This is the point that I'm making. I noticed that the niggas is all why is it always my coworkers is 80, 90% niggas? And why is the drivers is all white? And I'm talking about simple shit. Anybody can get a class B. I had a class B before. Or sometimes it be non-CDL. So why the fuck do we never get that opportunity? So I say that to say when a motherfucker and I'm gonna get off this subject. So this Martin Higgins say you say cracker. Da, da, I don't got a system to put a white man in. You could take cracker on the chin and be like, you right, I am a cracker and I'm gonna keep dominating. Cause that's what I would do if niggas had the up and ups, but we don't. But yeah, motherfucker, you wanna say why you can't say nigga. I'm gonna tell you why you can't say nigga, cause you get your jaw broke. That's if you really would just want the simple answer. You get your jaw broke. Go ahead and say it. Like Delroy who played in Romeo Must Die, whatever his name is, playing that other little shit they just made with the vampires and shit. Say it. Ain't nobody stopping you. Just know you said at your own risk. Cause I ain't finna start saying cracker for shit. So you said, I ain't nobody stopping you. Just know when you said you get your shit broke. Don't ask why you get your shit broke. Don't say niggas is intellectually, emotional intelligence is very low or whatever, whatever. Just know the implication that comes with it. We never had y'all in slavery in America, but you had us in slavery and refused to give us reparations. Meanwhile, you dropped $100 million off to I mean, 100 million is a fucking drop in the bucket. You drop 6 billion off to a certain goddamn country every year. Meanwhile, you tell us there ain't no reparations out here for us, and ask why we in the systemic circumstances that we in. Didn't give a shit after slavery. Anyway, most laws was created to make a woman comfortable. Or make a one right, and you're correct. So not if you acknowledge most laws were created to make a woman comfortable. What you think it was made to do? If I'm a white man and I'm the creator of a law, what you think I'm doing for my white daughter? Bitch, are you kidding me? I want her to make more money than if I can't have her make more money than a white man, at least I want her to make more money than a black man and a black woman. And if you look at the pay scale, it's always been like that. White man, white woman, man, black woman. Now it's done changed. I ain't even adding the Hispanics because they make more money than blacks, period. But white man, white woman, black man. So you see how shit changed? But it's still we fucking both under both genders. But a bitch would talk about, oh, why you say, man, come on, stop it, stop it, stop it. Anyway, angry ninja, bitch, I'm a listen. Do you not see behind me, Jit? What's that behind me, Jit? That's my property, Jit. Fuck you talking about? Get you some money out. Get you a real profile. That's what you do. Show me how happy you is on your land. Don't show me but don't text me from your mama basement talking about angry ninja. Text me from your property and your land with your your face because I barely get to have anybody jump in my comments. They got a real profile. It's always be like either robots or some fuck niggas texting from some fake profile. Text me from your actual land that you own that could be researched and one thing a bitch can't take because everything I ever did, nigga. Bitch, I earned my shit. I was just thinking today, I don't know what I needed to do. I needed to do something constructionally. And it was like constructive, not just like, I'm talking about like construction. I had to build, I wanted to build something. And I thought about, I said, damn, dog, I got to do it from the bottom to the top. I said, what the fuck? It ain't like I can't do it because, bitch, that's what I did with my life. Nigga, I started from the bottom. I damn sure ain't at the top. But, bitch, I damn sure ain't where I started at. So I said, oh, okay, okay, straight like that. Now, let's see what else we got. So I get we done said enough. We got trolls with fake profiles still coming in. Motherfuckers with 10 subscribers, 5 subscribers. You don't get no like I can't even like give you a shout out. I can't even give you a response because you don't got enough subscribers. It's like Kobe told that nigga Smush Parker. You don't got enough acclamations to fucking the fucking really you don't got enough accolades the really accreditation to really fuck with me, fam. So I can't even talk to you because it's a waste of my time, fam. Like you're gaining something, but I'm not gaining nothing. You on my screen, I'm not on your screen. You're never gonna catch me on your screen. Period. Period. You're not gonna catch me on your screen, but I caught you on mine. So that's all I got to say. With that said, man, Lord, I'll be back later tonight. I'm gonna pop more shit. I'm gonna have more subjects to talk about. I had a whole bunch more, but I was so scatterbrained. I'm glad that I got to get mine off while I could, while I was able to be cognizant enough to think about what I need to say and put it out there. So, Lord, man, y'all take care. That part. I'll be back later. Even the haters, y'all welcome back later. Run the numbers up. That part already.